Good afternoon, social media. It's Dr. Steve, master of the subconscious mind and doctor who fixes 100% of orthopedic issues not related to cancer, fracture, or infection. Today I want to go over the subconscious mind in a deeper, more twisted way. And, we all know about the law of attraction. If we want something, we have to give that out to get it back. We have to vibrate on that frequency. So, if you want to have money, you have to be willing to give money to get it back. You have to vibrate on that frequency. If you want love, you have to put out that. You have to be that which you wish to attract. And so a lot of people just think, oh, that's easy. I'm just going to do that. But we all have these different beliefs and we're raised different ways. And, a lot of people exude that belief system of, I'm going to be a good person. I'm going to do the right thing. But sometimes they do it. And, this is a case for the narcissist and the codependent. It's a common case in alcoholism. The alcoholic will always look at the scenario of, drink. And the person that cares about them most says, please stop. And they're getting love and they're getting reinforcement for the actual drinking because the person's drinking because they don't accept themselves and love themselves. So many times you have these people out there in the world that are doing genuine good things and they're really helping people, but they're doing it for the wrong reasons to fulfill themselves. They're not doing it, just to do it and understanding that they'll get it in return. They're doing it because they want to get some self-fulfillment out of it. And what happens is and if anybody's out there is like this, it might help you. You can come in the office. We can find out what those limiting beliefs and what those childhood traumas, past relationship traumas are, so that we can get you vibrating the right frequency and do things to love unconditionally, because that is the goal. And that's why we're here, is to accept people for who they are, because love is not about control. But in the codependent and the narcissist, what they do is they do things for others and say, oh, look at how great of a person I am. When everything's going their way, they're happy as can be. They're getting reinforcement because they don't love themselves. They're getting reinforcement. So now that builds up. They have external validation of money and of love, of favors done for them. But all of a sudden, one person doesn't believe what they say, or somebody, they do something crazy, like they didn't wash out the coffee cup all the way, or they ate their cereal too loud, or, they didn't wash the dishes because they were tired, and, whatever it is, they didn't get the attention they thought they deserved. And all of a sudden that person becomes in a fit of rage, and they become quiet and distant. They don't talk. They become violent. And there's different forms of how people emotionally manipulate. But, that's a form of control that isn't love. That's the best way that they know how. You have to forgive that, but that's the best way that some people know how. And so it's not about tit for that. I do this for you. I do that for you. Business relationships. It's not about, oh, fuck them. I don't talk to them anymore. They don't do anything for me. I've helped them. No, you have to love people and do things for people unconditionally without accepting a return, because it's not necessarily that person that you're going to get the love and the return. The universe works in strange ways, and it can come from all over the place because it's the energy that you vibrate on, not focusing on that person. So there's always understandings and twists and turns. So, kindness and forgiveness goes a long way, because when you forgive and you just do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, and you love yourself and you don't need external validation, we receive everything we want in abundance. We receive money, we receive love, we receive sex, we receive, our wildest dreams. We get the big home, the mansion we want. We get fulfillment. Our businesses thrive. We find our purposes. We get to go on crazy wild trips that we put on our bucket lists. Friends show up out of nowhere that you reconnect with from high school. It's just how the world works. And so we need to be able to flow in life and be able to just, you don't always have to be right. You don't. But you can be kind, and always just speak your truth, because when we are in our hearts, what happens is the universe gives you the intuition from above, and that's because you were speaking your truth coming from your heart. So we always want to work from the upper four chakras and never force things, because force means you're expecting something in return, and it never works out in our favor. All right, guys, protouchrehab.com. You know where to find me.